What up, guys? It's your girl Natasha, and I'm back at it again with another video. If it's your first time here, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. So first of all, don't mind my voice. It's allergy season, and it's like I haven't been able to get my voice back. It's like one day it leaves, it comes back, it leaves, it comes back. It's also 2 in the morning right now. It's like 2:30 in the morning, so my voice sounds like even more scratchy. But okay, the point of this video is I just want to show you guys, well, not show you guys, I'm going to tell you guys how I feel like I'm one of God's testimonies, because I'm going to tell you like everything I went through, my whole entire journey from like back to a year and almost a half ago when I found out I was pregnant up until now, and how everything rewind back to March 2020. So basically March 2020 was when the pandemic actually started. So during the pandemic, I was having like anxiety every single day, and I just didn't know what was going on. It was to the point where I couldn't sleep. I was shaking at night. I was catching panic attacks like back to back to back to back to back back to back. Like I would catch like 5, 6, 7 panic attacks in a day. I just couldn't bear with it. I would feel on edge every single day. And I just thought it was because the pandemic was going on, and like I was afraid of like having COVID, or it was just all so new to us. But there was this one day I was sitting at my mom's house, and I started eating an oatmeal, and I felt a little nauseous. And I was like, whoa, hold on. Anxiety and stuff like does come with this, but this is weird. Okay. So my mom goes, Natasha, do you think you may be pregnant? And I'm like, pregnant? No. Why would you even say that? No. But, I called my sister and stuff, and I was like, you know what? Mommy said I may be pregnant, but I don't think I am. But can you just bring a pregnancy test when you come here? Because I just want to get that out the way. So when my sister did come home, well, when she came over to my mom's house, I took the pregnancy test, and it so happened to come back positive. And I was just in disbelief. Like, I already knew, like, it wasn't a good time to have a baby. It was a pandemic. I wasn't really getting along with the partner. Like, I just knew everything was just not right. So it was like, from that very moment, I feel like I was depressed. I had depression from the very moment I knew I was pregnant. Like, I just started to cry. Like, I was just like, wow, this is really what's about to happen during, in a pandemic, and the situation that I was already in. But I just felt like nothing happens for no reason. It happens for a reason. And God put that baby and placed that baby in my life for a reason. So I said, you know what? I'm going to proceed, and I'm going to go. I'm going to do what I got to do. So I did. As miserable as I was my whole entire pregnancy, like, that was the worst pregnancy I could have ever had. Like, I do not wish that upon anybody. Like, I swear, not my worst enemy, like, none of that. Like, it was a very hard experience for me. Like, it was just something that, how do I tell you, like, it's just something I never thought I would have to go through. And it's like, I already didn't have a first good pregnancy with my first. So it's like, the second, I thought it would be just a little different. And it was just 100 times worse. And I just felt worse. I just didn't want to do anything. I had no motivation for anything. Like, it was like just being miserable. Like, I was a very miserable person being pregnant. And like, I just felt like my whole world was coming down. And it's like, every day was just a struggle for me. Like, I just cried. I cried so bad, where like I would ask God, like, why me? Like, why do you choose me? Like, I would scream in my room every night by myself. Like, I would cry to the, like, I don't know if you ever cried for like how do I say it? Like, when you cry hopelessly, like helpless, like you screaming, you're like basically like you want to talk to God, like you're like basically talking to him. And explain it. I don't know if you guys ever went through that, but if you have, like, you will definitely know what I mean. Like, when you cry that bad, like, I would have that almost every single night. And I would feel so guilty because I'm like, oh my God, I'm such a bad mom. Look what I'm doing to this baby. Like, it's just so not healthy. But then I had no connection to the baby whatsoever. Like, I feel like I had depression and postpartum depression throughout the whole entire pregnancy. So it was like, I felt so detached. Like, I didn't feel like I really wanted a baby. But then again, I wanted to see what my baby would look like. Like, it was like a 50-50 kind of thing. It's just what was going on in the outside world was what I really wasn't comfortable with. So it's like, did I really want a baby right then and then, you know? But before I continue, I want to tell you guys that this is something that's taking a lot in me to even like speak about it to the world, because it's like, how do I tell you guys, it's something that like really hurt me. It really damaged me. Like, it messed up my mental health. It messed me up in like any way possible. So it's like, I'm coming out my comfort zone to tell you guys all this, and it's like, I may cry about it right now, I may not. Like, hopefully I do not cry on camera for you guys, but it's like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, but I'm talking to y'all about it, I'm letting y'all know. So it's like, you guys see me now, y'all see me doing my thing, okay? But basically, after like going through the whole pregnancy and experiencing everything that I did, I'm not gonna get too much into the details. Like, I'm not gonna break everything down to you through everything I went through my pregnancy, but just know it was a lot. Like, a pregnant person should never take in as much as I took in being pregnant. So I was truly blessed, and God blessed me with a second beautiful princess. And I'm telling you, only God allowed her to come in this world as healthy as she did, because with everything I went through and how I was crying and the amount of stress I was taking in, there's no way that like that can just happen on its own without like somebody like physically being there, like God being there and actually making this baby and making sure that this baby was healthy. But yeah, so we're still in 2020. By the time I give birth in December 1st. And I feel like my birthing experience wasn't what I expected either. Like, I feel like there was no real support. I feel like I could have had someone else in the room with me besides the person that was there, which was supposed to be a special moment, you know, because you expect that the person you had the kid with makes you feel special, but it wasn't. It just, I felt like I basically was doing it on my own, and like he was just watching from a distance, but like, hey, I did it. Yeah, so after having my daughter, couple months, I can say like within the first week, like, as you guys know, I think I told you guys this in another video, I caught the preeclampsia 5 days after my pregnancy. So that's how y'all know how stressed out I was throughout my whole entire pregnancy. So I did go through preeclampsia. Thank God I caught it at home, which, like I said, God was with me. He was by my side through it all. He's still with me. Like, he has not left my side whatsoever. And I'm gonna let you guys know how. But he has not left my side whatsoever, like at all. So I was able to catch it on time, and I was able to go to the hospital. I did go to the hospital with my blood pressure on 190. So thank God I did catch it, because if I would have never caught it, I would have just basically passed away in my own home. So I did go to the hospital. I stayed in the hospital for like 2-3 days. You would think that after I came out the hospital, like things would be calmer and things would get better, but no, like everything was just getting worse, and I was just getting more and more stressed out, and I was afraid because I'm going through high blood pressure, and then I'm going through all this stress, and it's like, how do I balance it out? And then I have 2 girls, and then I know that nothing's really going good and everything's just going left, and it's like, at some point I just felt like I was going insane, you know. And after that, basically, let's say like by the time my daughter was like 3 or 4 months, mind you, I was doing this on my own. Like, I was home. Like, the dad was picking them up, like, every weekend kind of thing. Like, but then, like, sometimes it would be one day, not the whole weekend. Like, it was just, like, I'm not even gonna get into that. Like, that, it is what it is. But basically, I was with my kids Monday through Friday, sometimes Monday through Saturday. And it was just both my girls up to 4 months, like, just us two alone. I mean, us three, just me, trying to get everything done, trying to do everything on my own, go to doctor's appointment, go to my own appointments, take care of the household, make sure I do this, make sure I do that, like, trying to split myself into two. Like, it was just difficult. It was so stressful. Like, it got to the point where, like, I'm not just gonna say it was everything. Everybody around me wanted to see me break. Like, I'm not gonna say like my mom or like family, my personal family, but I'm saying I feel like everybody that wasn't there for me, basically, that wasn't really supporting me, they wanted to see me break. Like, and it's like there was a point where I broke. Like, y'all see me like this now, but I broke for, my daughter was 4 months, so let's say December, January, February, March, April. So from April up into April, May, June, July, August, maybe up to like September. So for like a good 5 to 6 months, I could not come out my house. I stayed in my mother's house for 3 to 4 months. I was in her house about, I can't even tell you about, I was in her house the whole time, or I was making her come stay with me because I couldn't be by myself. I wasn't myself. I lost myself completely as a human. I just wasn't. Every single day I felt that I was going to die. Every single day I felt heaviness on my body, heaviness on my back. I was catching anxiety attacks back to 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 back, like 10 times a day. I felt like I was coming out my body. This one is gonna touch me. I don't know why. Because I personally took myself to a hospital. Not once, not twice. I think I did it 3 times. Because I thought I was gonna lose my shit. I thought I was going crazy. I thought I was gonna escape out of my own body. I wanted to like bite my hands off, rip my hair off. Like, it was just something that I fought in closed doors. Like, I'm already, like, my eyes is watering up and shit, because it's like, it's some deep shit I really went through, and like, nobody ever saw that. Nobody ever saw that side where I broke, because I was never gonna show that side to nobody. So it's like, I broke, like, completely. I'm telling you, I couldn't care for my kids. I couldn't come outside my house. I couldn't do nothing. I felt tension. I felt like my eyes. I felt the tension in my eyes. I couldn't sleep. I would be up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. And then not being able to sleep would add more tension to me. And I just felt every day like I wasn't going to be able to make it another day. I didn't want to make it another day, but I was so afraid to die or to like kill myself. But like, I just didn't want to live the way I was living anymore. Like, I didn't want to do it. Like, it was just to a point where like, I was really fucked up. I was really fucked up. And it's like, what's more fucked up about the whole situation was that like, I was basically stuck on my own, like trying to figure this shit out, how I was gonna do it. Like, the only support I had was my mom's and my aunt. Like, they was holding me down that whole time with my daughters and making sure that I was okay and that I was gonna get out of that state. The only person that held it down for me throughout all of that was my mom. My mom, that's the only person I can say that like, I'm truly blessed. She helped me a lot, besides God, because God got me out of this. It wasn't myself, because the way I was, the state I was, I'm sorry, but the enemy was coming for me. That nigga wanted to take me out. Take me completely out. To the point where niggas, the enemy wanted me to lose my shit. To go crazy. To say fuck my kids. Fuck the world. Fuck everybody. And I'm not gonna lie. I was so close to letting that shit happen. Like, so close. Like, I don't understand. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, it's bad. Like, how close I was to actually allowing that to happen. But it was just so much. Like, it's like my body exploded and it couldn't take it anymore. Like, I was just, my body was like in a shock. Like, it went into like a mode where like it was just shooting panic attacks, shooting all type of stuff at once. I was going through anxiety, I was going through depression, I was going through postpartum depression all at once. I would cry every single day. I couldn't eat. I couldn't be around people. I would start crying. I would start freaking out. It was embarrassing. I was afraid. Like, it got to the point, y'all wouldn't even believe me. I started trying different medications. Yes, I started going on anxiety and depression medication. I was jumping from pills to pills to pills to pills to pills to pills. And y'all don't even understand. That journey is even worse. Trying to find the pill that fits you. That was like the worst journey ever. I tried like 7, 8 different pills. And I just felt like nothing worked for me. Either something gave me too much anxiety. Something made me feel more like I couldn't... I'll try something else and make me feel like I can't sleep. Then I start imagining like I'm hearing voices, or like this is happening and that's happening. And it's like, it was just such a bad experience. Like, it was hell. Just to think back on it, like, I would never want to be there again. I would never want to go there. But y'all know what helped me? And I did stick to a medication. I did. I did it for like 6 months. I'm medication free. I do not take any medication for anything. But, and you know who I thank for that? I thank God. And you wanna know why I'm God testimony and I'm letting y'all know and I'm telling y'all and I'm saying it proudly? Do y'all see me? Do y'all see me? Do y'all see me? Take a look. Take a look at me. Take a look at me. Y'all taking a look? Y'all taking a good look? Okay. Period. 10 toes. Still standing. Y'all know why I'm standing? I'm standing because of that man above. God helped me get to where I am today. While I was going through everything I was going through, while I was taking those medications, I woke up every day and I thanked God. I woke up every day and I prayed. I still wake up every day and I pray because I'm not where I am because of myself. And I'm not where I want to be yet. My mental health is a 60-70% better. But it's not all the way there. It takes time. It takes years to heal. And anxiety and depression does not ever go away. It's something we always battle with. We just learn how to manage it and balance it. So it hasn't been completely out of my life. Sometimes I have my little like moments where I feel a little on the edge and a little anxious and stuff. And it's like, it happens. It happens. But now I turn to God because I know He helped me. I know He brought me here. And I'm not just saying that no. It's the reality. When they say pray, God will do it. He will. And so He did it for me. What I was, let's say about a year ago, I'm not that person today. And I'm proud of that. I'm happy about that. Because a year ago, I thought I was going to die. A year ago, I felt like I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't work. I couldn't do anything with myself. A year later now, I'm working. I'm alive. I feel alive. I know I look alive. I wasn't looking alive before. You know? I got 2 kids. Do I look like I got 2 kids? Yeah, I got my little belly or whatever, but hello, like, I'm taking care of myself. Like, I'm putting myself first now. Like, I'm saying, fuck everything I've been through. Fuck all of that. Now it's my time to shine. It's my time to do my thing. It's my time. Even before my kids, like, I love my daughters to death. But you got to think about yourself first. You got to put yourself first. Because if you're not good, those kids will never be good. Because you can never give them anything or be there for them if you're not okay. You have to fix yourself before you can parent or be a mother to anybody. And I had to learn that the hard way. And I'm still learning day by day, and I'm still healing day by day. But I'm here to tell you that I am God testimony. Like, he got me out of that dark place. And I still pray for him to continue to get me out of the dark places that I get here and there and that I feel sometimes. You know, because it's normal. It happens to us all. But when you pray consistently, you wake up every single day and you make it a habit. Every single day, once I get in that shower, same prayer. Every single day. And if I miss a day, I go and I do it at nighttime. Because I know it worked for me. I know it worked for me. I see it. Nobody else is going to see it because y'all didn't see what happened in closed doors. My mom could tell y'all what happened. My aunt could tell y'all what happened. My close family, like my sister and stuff that lives with me and stuff, they saw what happened and they can tell y'all what happened. I'm telling y'all now what happened. So it's like, I'm blessed. And I thank God every single day for everything he does for me. And I thank God for allowing me to step my game up and do what I gotta do. Allowing me to get out of where I was so I could get up and find my purpose. Because I'm not done. I'm looking for my purpose now. First, I needed to love myself and find myself. And I'm still loving and finding myself while I'm still young and trying to enjoy life and be a mom at the same time. A single mom at that. So it's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm not saying that we don't feel overwhelmed. We don't feel like things are impossible. We feel it all. But ever since I had a better relationship with God, and I've been talking to God, and I've been praying, like, things have been better. And you also have to be more positive. Bring more positive people around you. And just really, like, don't let any negativity really affect you. Like, I've learned that the hard way. Like, sometimes I feel like little things do get to me. Because it's sometimes you just be like, wow, like, why? But it's like, it's normal. We're humans. We're going to make those mistakes. We have to learn how to just learn from them. And slowly but surely, I'm getting there. And like, this may touch a lot of you guys because it's something that's real touchy to me. And like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I held my composure for y'all. Like, but it's something that almost made me cry. Like, because just looking back at where I was, I know it was a messed up ass place for me. Like, and no one cared. No one cared. Like, you know, like, to sit there and go through that shit, nobody to care. Then the people you love or loved or whatever the case was, like, you expect them to at least be like, yo, how you feeling? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, yo, can I help you out? Like, can we speak? And like you expect that. And those expectations can really fuck you up even more. But it's just, I was going through it. Like, I would have had expected all the support and all the love while I was going through that. But guess what? Half the people, half the world didn't even know I was going through that. And you know what? It was better that way. I chose to keep it in silence. Because when I did speak on it and I did, like, that made others happy. And that made others feel good about what I was going through. Because that's just the reality of the world. That's just how people will be. And that's how people will always be. Like, no one's really happy for you when you're actually doing good. But when you're bad, you're mad, you're sad, you're depressed, you have anxiety. That's when people really sit there and like, oh yeah, Like, they trying to cuckoo in your face and act like they're supporting you. No, they don't care. They don't care about you. Like, people who really never care. Like, they don't support you. They're not there for you. Like, I cannot say anybody supported me through this journey besides my mom and my aunts. Like, I swear, like, and it's sad. It's very sad. But I'm not even going to put that against nobody, hold it against anybody. Like, life goes on. And we all gonna go through our personal things, you know. But I'm glad that I'm coming back slowly but shortly. Like, it's still gonna take me some time. It may take another year. It may take another 2 years. But I'm just glad that I allowed God into my life. He allowed me to be better. He allowed me to tell y'all this story. And he's allowing me to be a testimony in this world to prove to y'all that he does exist. I even forgot to mention, he came to me in my dream one time. I had a dream about God. And I was just like, wow, like, I just had a dream. Basically, this is a song I listen to. It's not really God's voice because, of course, we don't know what he sounds like. But, of course, since when I listen to that song, it's about God. So now when I was in my dream, when I was sleeping in my dream, I was like fighting somebody, like basically in my dream, like trying to fight somebody off of me, off my body, off my back. And like, I just heard the voice of the God in that song, and he came over my ear and he told me, everything is gonna be fine. You're going to be okay. And look at me now. I'm okay. I may not be the greatest. I may not be like 100% happy, because I still got a lot going on and a lot of managing and a lot of mental stuff that I still gotta like learn how to deal with and balance. But I'm way better than what I was. And that alone is a blessing. And I am truly blessed. And I was truly blessed with 2 beautiful little girls, whether I see it, whether I don't. There's like, it's good, whether I don't feel like I was, it doesn't matter. I personally know that they are my blessing. And I know that I was made to be their mother for a reason. You know? But all right, guys, because I don't want to make this too long, but I just really wanted to let you guys know my little story. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Bye, guys.